What's good, everyone? A stockbroker named Daniel Green. It's crazy. This stockbroker actually was in the office, and there was a woman that came up after drinking, and it says she allegedly used cocaine and passed out underneath her desk. And he thought it as a way of him to be allowed to have sexual intercourse with her. At some point, he felt her in her sleep attracted him to get under the desk and penetrate her. And that is his defense. Below, I have the video. I'd like to know what you guys think. But this brings up a topic of acceptance. There's a certain level of acceptance that every man understands. And in this situation, his defense doesn't make any sense, because we all know that the level of acceptance is her to be able to respond and say yes or no. If she couldn't give you an answer, how would he assume that it's even plausible or okay for him to do this? It's a funny story, because we know that a yes or a no or some type of acceptance has to be done. But, he says that he thought it was because his size that she started crying. I think that alone is an admission to some type of issue where he doesn't understand human language or understand social norms. I think this is a clear-cut case. We're going to be looking at this case to kind of see how it turns out, to see what the judge actually says, because we have a recent string of men that are of Caucasian descent that are getting 30 days in jail off of serious rape issues. And as we just seen recently in Florida, the young man that was African American got 15 years with the same unconscious situation as the gentleman in the video that I actually have on my page down lower if you check. And I actually think that this is a very interesting situation going on, because it's showing that there's some type of clear-cut difference in societal views of when a certain man does something. Daniel Green's 26 years old, so he is above the age where they said that it would affect the young man's long term when he was around the age of 17, 18. So we're going to see if they look at this in a similar way, because he's a stockbroker, or if they actually take a look at the fact that he has affected a victim long term that didn't ask for that treatment. I think that there's more to the story, and that's going to come out as more details unfold. And as that happens, we just have to check in and see how this turns out in the court of law, because this is very important, because this is going to even dictate in our states. If they go to a federal case and he gets off like this, then you in your state have something that you're able to bring up if anybody or any situation occurs, because this is a very outstanding situation. I'm totally against anything dealing with rape. I feel like it should be punishable to the full extent no matter what. So even though that young man that was African American got 15 years, I feel everyone should have got 15 years then 20 years. Shouldn't have looked at their long term, because they made a decision to approach an unconscious person or a person that was incapacitated and take advantage of them. And it takes a certain mindset to do things of that nature. So I feel like it needs to be investigated. But, you guys stay up on the story. Check the video below. Check the other videos I got running. All rights reserved.